Good Thursday morning. Part of yesterday's soap reading included Ecclesiastes 3:11. I tried to picture Solomon, a man that had all he could ever dream about, has done everything he could think about, and at this point he's pondering how life is so futile, vain, vanity, empty. It's like, okay, at the end, he says, I have considered all, and you know what? I think the most important thing is to fear God and obey his commandments. But before we get to the end of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verses 1 through 8 really are popular verses because it gives us a time to be born and a time to die. And if you go down through all 8 verses, what you realize is that Solomon discovered that we weren't created to stay here. All of our works, including ourselves, will one day perish from this land. And only what we do for Christ will last. Our key verse in verse 11, he says he, and he means God, has made everything beautiful. The Christian Standard Bible says appropriate in its time. He has also put eternity in their hearts, the heart of men. But no one can discover the work God has done from beginning to end. When I first read this, I went on to the second passage. But then I kept going back to Ecclesiastes. Okay, so God also created us to long for him and eternity. But man in our ignorance, but no one can discover the work God has done from beginning to end. We don't understand, and so we chase after material possessions. We chase after status. We chase after financial wealth. We chase after people, relationships. Some chase after alcohol. Then there's addictions, pornography, drugs. And actually, really, what we're searching for is God's peace, being with him, longing for satisfaction. And satisfaction cannot come from a person, a place, or a thing. It sounds like a noun. That's a person, a place, or a thing. It comes from the Lord. From living our lives imitating Jesus. Having a perspective of serving, giving generously of our time and our resources, and realizing when we're saying our, that possessive, we don't really own. We're stewards. Our children, they're not really ours. We borrow them. The Lord allows us to steward them for a time. Our grands, our homes, our vehicles, everything belongs to the Lord. And Solomon has figured that out. Is that everything is just vanity. Unless what I'm doing right now lines up with the Lord's will. I challenge you to read Ecclesiastes chapter 3, 1 through 11. And realize that as we live in this world, there's going to be some good times, but there's going to be some times of conflict. As John 16:33, Jesus said, in this world you will have tribulations. But don't fear, I have overcome the world. The Old Testament is pointing us to Christ. King Solomon and all of his riches, all of the wisdom God gave him, and all of the mistakes he made, has come to the conclusion that only what we do for Christ will last. There are some things that we will be ignorant, which means unlearned. We won't know. But what we do know is who holds tomorrow, who is with us today and who has always been the Alpha and the Omega. I love you. The Lord loves us. He so wants us to love one another. And God willing, I'll see you the next day. Be thankful this Thursday. Bye.